Where are we, Mr. C?
We are at Lybster Harbour on the North Coast 500 in Caithness, and as you can see, it is a wee fishing harbour with a lighthouse.
It's beautiful. Nice wee spot. There's big dog down there. There's wee dog there.
Boats are all cool.
Aye, I like that wee yellow one.
Yeah, it's lovely.
That's what I'd like to cruise about.
That is pretty high. That's cool as anything though, eh? Fishing boat coming in. Wonder if he's got the catch of the day. We've just missed him. Well, we're attempting to climb this hill. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a while.
See how we get unlucky. There's a bench here, so we might need to stop. It's called the Brethren Well. Early Celtic church established at a priory in the Lybster, 6th century AD. There you go, a bit of history, lads, bit of history. I love wee things like that when you're out and about these places, they're always cool. I'm not too keen on drinking at it, but this is a pretty epic viewpoint above the harbour here, I must say. Good morning from Lybster Harbour. Not a bad place to stay last night. There's the van right there. That's the big dog DMX. There's my hand right there. It is stunning here. Look at this. Look, you got all the fish and stuff. Look. It is lovely. You should really come check this place out. The water is crystal clear. If I wasn't going to Wick later on with the baths, the one that's outside, I'd go for a dip in the sea over there. I might still do it actually, see how I feel. Still early, so I haven't had a cuppa yet. And I just watched a German guy wreck the back of his van into a concrete board over there and reversed right into it. Take the opportunity while we're here, go for a wee dip, seeing as how it's lovely here. Too nice not to look at that. Bloody cold, isn't it? So I say a wee dip, I literally mean a wee dip. So there's an exhibit here at the Lighthouse Harbour, Lybster Harbour. I've got to lie, that's pretty freaky. The ink well, oh bugger. Didn't need that to fall in, like, so I tried to write my name and the thing fell in. Better fix that. What kind of a gun is that? I know. As always, leave a donation. Keeps these places going.
Beautiful sunny day. Where are we headed, Mr. C?
We're obviously in Scotland with the weather. John O Groats. So this is us, John O Groats, lads. John O Groats on the Nc500. As you can see, this is Orkney. That's where my mate, good pal of mine's, his mum's for there. Might take a wee boat trip over, but we're here for the weekend. We're staying in a campsite, and there is a vintage car rally on this weekend, which I'm really looking forward to. But I'm going to show you this camper van up here. It is cool as anything. I say a camper van, it's a big truck basically. This is the real reason why we came to the campsite. Day some washing, laundry day. But these are the facilities here at John O Groats. 2 washing machines, dryers, big sinks. Well equipped. Microwave, sinks for you to do your washing, toaster kettle. You get loads of campers here, and there's the shower units. I'm not going to show you the toilets and shower units because people will be in there. But good facilities. We've got a freezer as well. There you go, ice packs. Decent. And as you would imagine, this one hell of a view. There's been a bagpiper here all morning, but he's not here anymore. You listening?
Spent a fortune.
As always, eh? They've got the piper over there for the American tourists, but no complaining, we're chilling here. Look at this. Listening to the bagpipes. Lexi's playing away. We've got a cuppa. Lisa's been shopping with a new hat. But he's over there. Busloads of Americans coming in, loving the bagpipes, and they were loving Lexi as well. She was getting loads of attention.
So, what are we? Third weekend in the van.
Aye.
Been amazing, of course, but it hasn't came without its problems.
Well.
No, we've got a broken.
You just made it worse. Can't blame me anymore.
Now this is all Mr. C's doing. My washer.
Still work like that, look.
Yeah, that's gonna, I mean, let's be honest. This is not major issues, but this is the reality of van life.
Exactly. She didn't moan when I fixed the motor that she crashed. That wasn't my fault.
My rug, that was also his fault.
How? I was cleaning it.
My beautiful friends got us this for my 40th, and so
I was banging it to clean it, I was whacking it, and then it split in half. I'm just too strong.
I've done it loads and it was absolutely fine.
I'm just too
Anyway, this is the reality of van life. No, on a serious note though,
Make it worse.
It has been amazing. The 3 weeks have been amazing, and thankfully we haven't had anything major. Obviously we had the gas bottle situation, but that's been about it. So very blessed, feeling very grateful, and here's to more weekends and more weeks of van life and enjoying it. And look at this. They're not. Means I got to buy a new mat.
The last pub in Scotland has probably got the most stinking pint in Scotland, man. Honestly. Don't bother. Bring your own. Or drink vodka or something.
Prosecco's fine.
I knew I would see an orca on this trip.
So what we're up to today at the fun day, Ian?
So this is John O Groats fun day or something like that, family day, and it's a classic car event, so got all these cool cars that I've got to check out. I worked on one of them as well before, by the way, when I was a guy I worked with had one, and it was getting through these stores and I helped them there. Look at this thing. That's quick. I don't even know what that is. Chevrolet. Been a while since I've seen an escort van. I'd love one of these. That's one of my all-time favourite cars. When I was an apprentice panel beater, the guy who owned the place I worked at was a farmer, and he bought an old tractor. It kind of looked like I don't know what kind it was, but at the time when I was like young, I was like, oh, I'm working on this crap for. But see now, like, I wish I'd had footage of it and stuff like that, because these are really cool, and I look back on it and I think that was cool restoring that. But something like that, it was cool. It's good to see them.
This is me dodging on a sheep shite.
Here we have some puffins. This is what we came to see.
Oh, look at them.
After spending the weekend at John O Groats, I'm here right now at a place called Gills Bay, Gills Harbour, I think. And we have decided to go for another detour. Well, we're up this way. Well, as you can tell, there is a ferry there. So we have decided to go to a place I've always wanted to go to. We are going to Orkney for a few days. So we've got a few hours to spare before the ferry that we are getting leaves. So we're just parked up there. We actually spent last night here at this harbour. Doesn't say you can't, so there's a couple of other vans. It's actually a really nice night. So we stayed there and we're just waiting for the ferry at 1:30. Lisa's doing a bit of work. And until then, I'm going out with Lexi and we'll see you on the ferry.